Onukwube the Wicked Daughter-in-law. Once upon a time, there lived a woman named Onukwube. She was the daughter-in-law of an esteemed family, and her father was a renowned native doctor. Onukwube's life was intertwined with secrecy, manipulation, and deceit. She cunningly used her father's influence to cast relentless spells and engage in witch hunts against her innocent mother-in-law and her own husband. Onukwube's heart was consumed with jealousy and greed as she desperately craved power and control. She would manipulate her husband's thoughts, ensuring he remained distant from his family and obedient to her whims. Her mother-in-law, an honest and gentle soul, endured immense suffering at the hands of Onukwube's wickedness. The village whispered tales of dark magic surrounding their household, and fear lingered in the hearts of its inhabitants. Days turned into months, and months into years. Onukwube continued her reign of terror, imposing misery and torment on those around her. Her father's influence intertwined with her twisted desires, making her seemingly untouchable. The villagers lived in constant fear, praying for the day when this dark cloud would pass. But fate had its own plans. One fateful day, news spread throughout the village that Onukwube's father, the powerful native doctor, had passed away. The sudden loss left her without her main source of dark powers, rendering her powerless and vulnerable. As grief spiraled through Onukwube's soul, a change took hold. Stripped of her wicked abilities, she was forced to confront the consequences of her malevolent actions. The villagers, once fearful and submissive, rose up against her, demanding justice for the atrocities she had committed. It was during this time of reckoning that Onukwube experienced a profound transformation. Confronted with the magnitude of her wrongdoings, she realized that the depth of pain she had inflicted on her loved ones. Regret and remorse seeped into her heart, birthing the seed of redemption. Seeking forgiveness, Onukwube approached her mother-in-law, humbling herself before the one she had wronged the most. Tears streamed down her face as she begged for forgiveness, promising to amend her ways and atone for the suffering she had caused. Overwhelmed by her daughter-in-law's transformation, the old woman embraced Onukwube, their tears mingling in a tender moment of healing and reconciliation. The village watched in astonishment as forgiveness triumphed over the darkness that once shrouded their lives. From that day forward, Onukwube dedicated herself to rebuilding the tattered fragments of her relationship. She worked tirelessly to restore trust and bring harmony to her family and the village. Through acts of kindness, compassion, and selflessness, Onukwube became a symbol of redemption, teaching the value of empathy and the power of change. In the end, Onukwube's wickedness was a mere chapter in her life, overshadowed by the beauty of her redemption. The village, once gripped by fear, experienced the joy of forgiveness and the hope of a brighter tomorrow. And in the hearts of all, the tale of Onukwube's transformation remained a powerful testament to the potential for good that dwells within even the darkest of souls.